Parents and teachers are demanding a hearing with state lawmakers as they call Georgia's school voucher program rollout a failure. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond is live from the state capitol this morning with why they want the program gone. Sarah.
That's right. And, just yesterday, members of the House Democratic Caucus announced a bill that would repeal that Georgia Promis Scholarship Act. And the way this program works is it identifies some of the lowest performing schools in the area, and students who are zoned for those schools could be eligible to receive a $6,500 voucher for a private school education. After releasing an initial list of troubled schools back in December, the list was pulled several times as schools were removed and added. And now some parents are calling on lawmakers to hear this bill and use the estimated $144 million from those vouchers and invest it in public schools. And Republican Education Chairman Chris Irwin says he will hear them out.
Taking a voucher and diverting it into a private school system does not provide an adequate pathway into positive outcomes.
I'm definitely willing to listen to any group on what we can do for what's best for our children.
And roughly 400,000 students are eligible, more than was expected, and approved applicants will receive that money by the next school year. Live at the state capitol, Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.
All right, Sarah, thanks for that.